All right. That's maybe concerning. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Can you guys hear the game at all? I have a feeling you might not. I think I know what might have happened. Okay, now can you hear it? I think that should work now. Now, yeah? Okay. For like 2 minutes ago, I suddenly could not hear the game at all, which is not what you want to happen when you're about to start streaming. I don't know why. I think the audio source of the game changed because I have this like software that can pick up I use it for my microphone, and I also connect it to like games and stuff so that the audio can be like picked up separately. Randall just decided that it didn't want to be a part of that. But I just had to change it back. I don't know why it changed just very suddenly like that. Anyway, this music. Can you hear this? Actually, I could just check if you can hear it. Yeah, that should work too. Okay. So I can actually get started actually after doing another thing because I had to restart the game too. I'm very prepared. I do this every day, every week, I mean. I don't do this every day. Okay, I'm just gonna get started. I think it's a bit too loud. The game or the music? Probably the music. Okay, hopefully that's good. So this is a practice run that I'm gonna start off with. There's creatures, but I'm. Oh, okay. You know what? Never mind. I guess we're just gonna start here. You know what? What happened? Oh, did I just reset? I think I just hit reset. All right. You know what? Never mind. No practice runs. We're just gonna get into it, I guess. I had a shelter set up, and then I just reset over it. Most prepared I've ever been. Is this the right? Are these the right splits? I don't think so. Yeah, those look better. Cause I have a set of splits for practice runs and splits for normal runs. Okay, now everything should be set up. Goodness. So I've done a little bit of practice off stream. Whoa. Like the wind is like really random. I mean, I think it is random, just like kind of always. But it gets us in that particular spot where you kind of want the wind to push you forward. How consistent is the movement in this run? I assume is what you're saying, because the thing is covering it. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Movement is interesting. It's really hard to get perfect movement. But it can vary slightly all the time. Like you might swing slightly slower than normal or slightly faster, or you might like run into the ceiling, or you know, a lot of random stuff can happen. I'd say it's still like fairly consistent. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what your question is about. If you're asking about like specific movement tech or like particular rooms that might be difficult, like the way that underhang is for Rivulet, like that movement is difficult. Okay, also the comparison you're making. It's way easier for Saint. If you want to go like as fast as possible, you know, it becomes really difficult because you want to basically build up as much speed as possible and then maintain that speed for as long as possible. So there's a few rooms where you can do something like that, where you can kind of keep your momentum going through an entire room, and that's more difficult. But if you just want to go like pretty fast, like it's very consistent at that point. Shouldn't have done a slide there. I'm kind of good. Thank you. I play this game often, so I hope I'm good at this point. Oops. How this run compares. I like this run in terms of movement. Yeah, I think if you like the grapple, I mean, Saint is different. Saint is much better than grapple or movement. You have much more control, you can go faster. You don't need to carry the grapple form, of course. You can like hold on to other items like rocks. Okay, stuff like this can happen if you're bad. It's quite easy to get stuck on terrain, or if you like don't grapple in the right direction. That kind of stuff can happen often. So yeah, I like the movement in this run, but it's mostly the creatures that are a bigger problem. So actually, I've been thinking about like all the different categories in Rain World, or the downpour ones, sort of percent runs mainly, that I've been interested in. And I think Rivulet is actually the easiest out of all of them. Like after running like Artificer and Spearmaster and more Saint now, I think that Rivulet was the easiest one all along. Mostly just because it's a really short run compared to the rest of them that are like an hour. They're closer to an hour. But also Riv has like such good mobility that you can just ignore most creatures. And there aren't even that many creatures to begin with, like, whoops. Chimney has a few lizards that like aren't too hard to avoid. And then like, what else you see after that, you know, in Chimney, there's like a few DLLs, but those are usually in pretty consistent spots, so they're not really random. Did I see the Karma Catch skip mod? I did see that. I didn't look too much into it. I mean, I don't know how much there was to look into. Does it work by like, you still Karma Cache, but it just like skips the whole process, but adds time to the timer? as if you were the karma cache. I feel like you'd. Okay, there's been some discussions in this stream about if about karma caching and karma requirements. Let's say for Rivulet's story, the beginning of the run has a lot of karma caching because you go through like a few rooms in drainage and then you karma cache up to karma 5. It takes like 3 minutes. And apparently I've heard that some people would be interested in running Rivulets if they didn't have the karma cache. Like that's the thing that's preventing them from trying it out because it sounds annoying. And that seems, I don't know, that's kind of sad. Like it'd be cool if more people ran Rivulets, and if yeah, it's unfortunate if karma catching is the only thing that's preventing them from doing that, or at least trying it out. So you just set your karma to whatever you want, and it just adds to the timer. Didn't play Survivor. Right. I mean, Survivor, you still need to karma cache to level 4 at the very start. Also, almost fitting music. Ah, can I get a good jump? I don't really know how the rest of the speedrunning community feels about karma catching. Because I guess I can kind of like tolerate it. I don't mind it too much, but it would be nice to get rid of it, you know? To not have to karma cache, to just like get going in a run, you know? But I feel like there might be some people who are like really against it. I'm not really sure though. I guess if there's a mod that specifically just made karma caching faster and didn't mess with anything else, because like the other ideas would be to either get rid of karma requirements completely, or to start with higher karma than normal, like starting with karma 5. But those can change routing in other ways. Like if you start with higher karma, you can maybe just go to a different gate instead of having to go to a shelter. Like for Rivulet, you need to go down into drainage, take a shelter to karma cache, and then go back up the way you came to get to the gutter. But if you just started with higher karma, you could just go to the gutter from the beginning. You wouldn't need to go down to the shelter. And then if karma requirements are off, you could do the same thing, but also, if you died, you could die like several times in a row, and it wouldn't prevent you from going to a gate. Which is kind of like the whole point of karma, right? Like you need to survive for several cycles to like prove that you're able to enter a region, and so that kind of defeats the whole point of the mechanic. If you can die as many times as you want, it doesn't prevent you from going through gates. Boring and low skill. Only real problem is with the mod is the console. Yeah. I guess that is the main concern. You know, if you use a mod to modify speedruns in some way, then console players just don't get to have it. Although if the mod just speeds up karma caching, then there's still like no advantage to using it. It just makes it easier. It's like console players could still have a fair chance. You know, it would just be slightly more annoying. Ow. you really have to make sure that the mod doesn't mess with times. I mean, okay, the timer is already messed up by karma caching. I think it like just gets rid of time from the timer that should be added. If you compare a run that uses karma caching compared to a run that doesn't, there's like a huge difference in times because karma caching like barely takes any time at all in the in-game timer. It takes like a few seconds per karma cache. Like obviously it's faster anyway to karma cache instead of getting food to shelter. But like just the time that it takes to like sleep in the shelter should be accounted for. And it isn't. So, you know, if there's a mod that messes with karma caching, it might make the timer even more broken. I don't know. Please don't do anything, Spider. Nope, he got mad. Nice. Timer fix mod. I thought we weren't going to use that mod for now. Like, I don't see a point to have the timer fix mod if we're just going to be using the old timer anyway. For the sake of comparing runs. Okay, this movement is kind of awkward. Yeah, also like fixed times wouldn't be compatible with old world records, or just records in general. I like how that guy gets to eat a fruit at the end of that. Yeah, I mean, you can just like account for the change in times from karma caching. Totally forgetting to split on these echoes. Some of the games have cutscenes that aren't skippable. I mean, I'm sure that even if you run like a game like that where there's like a lot of waiting involved, you would probably prefer if there's an alternative that doesn't require waiting. The problem is not that well, I guess the problem with like the karma cache for Rivulet is that if you die in drainage, if you karma cache and then you immediately die in drainage or in chimney, then you need to spend another 2 minutes doing nothing, you know. It can be really annoying to like have a chain of deaths early in the run and just having to waste a bunch of time doing nothing. Oops. Get good scav RNG. Just be lucky. Okay, this is not good. Okay, as long as the centipede doesn't move, we're fine. It's going decently. Oh, hello. Please. Let's see if this works. There's a spitter spider there, and I threw a rock at it. But no. Wait, where's this path go? Okay, that's what it looks like. I never take this path, but I think it's good. Okay. Oh yeah. Spearmaster has the same thing. I mean, they pretty much have the same exact start as Survivor, but with Hunter spawns. And that jump in Outskirts has ended a lot of runs. It's like spending like several attempts trying to do it and failing all of them, and it's like, well, that's too big of a time loss. Time to restart and Karma Cache again. Excuse me. Oh gosh. I like seeing them in this room though, as opposed to later. Hello. Welcome to the stream. This run is okay so far. That's a scavenger. I'm a little bit distracted. We're kind of also talking about like speedrun stuff, karma caching, kind of while I'm in the middle of this run. It's fine. Personally, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind it to not have to deal with karma caching, but I think it'd be cool if other runners who might be more against it, you know, to have the option, you know? Hello, welcome to the stream. Like, if someone doesn't want to do a run because karma caching is annoying, then I like them to actually be able to try out the run. If there's a mod that could make karma caching less annoying. What is karma caching? Basically, it's a way to increase your karma without staying to get food. So if you're in a shelter and you have at least one food pip, you can starve. And when you wake up, you exit out of the game and enter back in. And your karma will increase, but you will still have that food pip. And you can just starve again and repeat until you have as much karma as you want. So it saves time compared to like going out eating food and sheltering repeatedly. But it's quite boring because you just like starve, exit out of the game, enter back in, starve, exit the game. You just repeat that and it takes like a few minutes. These are Meospurs. And usually you want the karma cache at the very beginning of a run. Oh boy. So like the first shelter that you see, you karma cash until you have enough karma to get through all the gates in the run. Can I just run past this guy? Why didn't I grab the flashbangs? I'm holding the fruit. I've considered that, just eating the fruit immediately, so I can pick up items. Please don't. Okay, it's a small one. He did try to kill me. Oh yeah, I should have eaten the fruits while I was waiting. Oh, kind of went across the top of the water there. Should I give the jetfish a chance? Sure. Okay. Now the jetfish showed up. Going up these ladders quickly is really annoying. It's so easy to get stuck on something. Even if you line yourself up perfectly and only jump without like moving to the side at all, you can still like randomly start moving. And then you'll like run into the wall and hard to keep moving up straight. Okay, don't get jellyfished. Or leashed. Okay, a little bit close. Yeah, this run would actually benefit quite a lot from learning how to swim well. Diamond runs normally go this well. No. No, they don't. I mean, I haven't done too much sailing recently. I did not expect the first attempts to get here. But it's likely to end in like RiverCon, so it's not completely over. I mean, I just like to go under them. Maybe if you're like good at getting over them quickly, that would be faster, but it's really inconsistent in my experience. That's a good cycle. If you like the gravity cycles for Rivulet, you get to do some more here. I actually think Saint is maybe the third hardest speedrun. Like, not as hard as Spearmaster or Artificer, but harder than Rivulet and Gourmand. That's my ranking. I mean, Artificer is such a short run. It can be easier if you take your time. But if you try to do the run deathless, for example, like a deathless Artificer run is absurdly difficult. Especially if you try to get past the scavenger toll in Metropolis. Like the safest strategy for Artificer is just to take a shelter, and then, you know, maybe you might spend a few cycles or a few deaths trying to get past the toll, but each death doesn't really lose that much time. You know what? I'm not gonna do E-slides here. I always mess them up. You can just do that instead. Backflips are inconsistent here. Do the spin. There's not really any good spots for it for a while. There's a few spins you can do in Subterranean, but we're already past them. I'd say Saint is interesting because parts of the run are really easy. Because you have such good mobility, creatures aren't really a problem. But then some areas have creatures that are really good at getting you despite your movement, like Mirror Spirits. Are super tall, so it's kind of hard to get over them without getting grabbed. Also, anytime you're going through tunnels, you're super vulnerable because you can't throw spears. Normally, if there is a spider or a centipede in a tunnel, you can just stab it and it's no longer a problem. You can't do that as Saint. And there are several tunnels where spiders and centipedes are problems. There's one in Farmraise, there's like a few in Subterranean. Alright, Mirror's Vulture check. Oh gosh, one showed up right as I was leaving. I think Saint was designed to be like the perfect creature to ascend. So like you know, like the murals in Pebbles, like all the things that the ancients tried to avoid to achieve ascension. Violence is one of them, and so Saint isn't able to throw spears. Gluttony is one of them, which is why Saint has the lowest food requirements of any slug cat. And I don't know if the rest completely apply. What are the other ones? I guess survival doesn't really have an explanation like that. I think it only makes sense for Sent to be designed by an iterator. Troll lizard alert. Yeah, watch out. Me. I need to watch out. I feel like it should have been Sliver of Straw. I think it would have made sense. Yep. They're here. Really? See, this is what they do. You gonna chase me or not? No, move a little bit faster, why don't you? This is Sonic Construct, so technically, yeah. Alright, they're mirror spurs. Pebble structure collapsed into shaded, and so the mirror spurs from memory crypts kind of just migrated here. Well, they didn't really have to move. Pebbles moved to them. I guess the environment was similar enough for them to not really care. Oh, that was close. Ah, I guess you can't get stuck on those. Okay, every time I try to like take that path, it fails horribly. That could have been better. What happened to Pebbles? You'll see in a few minutes. Okay, don't do those boots. Okay, I'm liking that kind of movement. I'm not liking that kind of movement. Oh wow, you can hold throw and directional inputs to perform an ascension. That's crazy game. I didn't know about that. Alright, maybe a problem. Uh-oh. Okay. It's good to... Oh. Oh gosh, he was mad at me. Okay, we're safe now. As long as there's no spitter spider here. There's more scavengers though. Oh, sorry, I didn't want the spear. I should have taken that. Yeah, there are actually 2 troll lizards. One of them is a little bit nicer than the other. Which is barely in range. Yeah, that's pebbles. Was pebbles. Look, I'm not doing anything. I'm just following the routes. It's just required by the speedrun. Okay, that's not a good example of movement there. Oops. I don't know why that didn't work. Hello, welcome to the stream. Well, this was my very first attempt of today, so please. All right, mirrors will check. Wow, look at me, so lucky. Whoops, let's go the wrong way here. Grab these first. They both pop? No. Oh yeah, you might want to look at the splits. and see what's next. Avoiding death is the most important thing in the run. If I die, then I just reset. I'm not going to take another minute-long time loss. My previous run, my PB right now, has a death in it, and it lost, like, a lot of time. And it's why it wasn't a sub-hour run. So, by not dying, I'll be making a huge improvement to that time. Small errors elsewhere in the run, in my movement, or to creatures and such, they're still annoying, and they're kind of unavoidable. You know, you're always going to be making small mistakes here and there. And you just, like, you know, the better you get at the game, the less mistakes you make. So if I do a run after practicing for like a week straight, that run will have less small mistakes in it. Obviously, I think. The problem is that if you try too hard to avoid deaths in the run, then you're just going to lose time by being more careful. Oops. You know. If I take the whole run, I play very carefully and I try to like avoid creatures and like deal with them one by one by sending them and such, you know, I probably won't die, but it'll be a lot slower, you know. So there's a kind of mix where risking a few deaths here and there is worth it because of the time save, even if you might die through it. My playstyle usually is on the taking as many risks as possible route. Oh gosh, I almost died. Oh. Why is there always a Mirror's Bird here, or Mirror's Vulture? And like every single run so far has had a Mirror's Vulture in this room. Only on the way back though, not on the first time through. Should pick up that spear. Oops. Ah. Yeah, spoiler alert for the end of this run, we actually see the iterators again. Ooh, all three in one. Look at me. Not gonna risk that. Well, okay. That's the end of that run. But I'll keep going for practice. I could have dealt with that centipede, but I tried to just slide under it. I think I messed up the slide. Something. And then just like dropped on my face. Oh wow, no centipedes. That's strange. I don't know if that one's too small or if I got lucky. I guess I could have thrown the cherry bomb to be safe. Okay, look out for drop away. There they are. Ooh, that's a bad spot for a lizard. He just tried to bite me through the wall. Yeah, so, well, not yet. Just being safe. Kill the drop figure with rocks. Doesn't that take forever? Like 100 rock throws? I guess I'm just carrying this with me. This is where I would expect the run to end. Ah, that's funny. Oh, wow. Well, thank you for clearing everything out for me. Probably should just grab onto that pole. There's another red lizard. That's like 3 of them in this area. So can you move at all? Where'd he go? Oh, that's where he's going. How much force it has. Like, Ascension could be so peaceful, but it like blows them up. Is that required? Want to do that? Oh. I guess I'll go over here to try to be a little bit safer. That's a red lizard up there, by the way. Or an egg bug. Or a fire bug. Are you dead? I can't check on the map. Oh, they're dead. I could have gone way earlier. But I think they were moving a little bit every time I entered the room, so it looked like they were still alive. I thought that he was just like injured a little bit. What if there's something you can do to recharge faster, like if you crouch or something? Uh-oh. Oh no, they're dead. What? They just died? To the centipede? I'm so scared like that a firebug would start chasing me. Because they are very dangerous, you know. guys move any faster? I got its attention. I thought they were just gonna keep running forward forever. That's like the weird scenario when, well, they were like not going fast enough to completely outrun me, but they were also not slow enough for me to overtake easily. So I kind of had to be like a little bit slower behind them. Don't grapple onto the firebugs, by the way. They will get mad at you. Isn't it cool that this place is what we get to go through at the end of the run? Yeah, you can't eat the eggs. They're like your main food source down here. There's like not much else that you can't eat. Can you please leave? That was a very nice Muriel's Vulture, by the way. It could have shown up way earlier. Where's the rot? The rot is on the left side of Rubicon, or the right side of Rubicon. The left side has rooms that are like Farm Arrays and Sky Islands and Memory Crypts. And the right side has rooms that are like Outskirts and Outskirts, Garbage, Shoreline. They represent different regions. And so the garbage waste rooms have the rot in them. Oh, he's trapped where he belongs. I like how those centipedes are like by far the least dangerous creature in this whole area. Like, alright, just a centipede flying around, don't mind him. There's so many now. This is more like the amount of Muriel's Vultures I'm expecting. Whoops. Wow, no red lizards? Yep. What are you guys doing? I don't understand sometimes. There's been at least one time where I've entered this room and instantly died, by the way. That has happened. Oh. There's one down there too. If that one wasn't enough. Yeah, and they like to group up right here. Oh, thank you. Are they not here? Oh, they were right there. They were so ready. I'm so worried about those orange lizards. They're at the very end of the run. If they pile up the tunnels, you lose like so much time, or you might just die to them. I'm actually going to save this rock, because I know I've noticed in previous runs that there's another place that's probably better to use them. Okay, don't climb on the poles. Yeah, there's no rock here, actually. Just kidding, I don't have a rock. It disappeared. Also, that was the iterators. You can talk to them if you want. Anyway. This had dev tools on, so it wasn't a legit run anyway. You guys should have noticed that earlier, so let me know when I thought it was a real attempt. So it's actually kind of a good thing that I died. If I actually finished the run and then realized that I had dev tools on the whole time. Yeah, most of the time save now is avoiding the deaths at the end. As long as I can just keep up with my splits until subterranean. And then and then not die there. Not die in subterranean and in Rubicon. Maybe the rest of the run isn't too bad. But I did get kind of lucky in a few other parts. Okay, everything here is good. So this is an actual attempt this time. I got pushed by the wind, so I couldn't even do a roll pounce. Pretty speedrun flashbacks. It's quite a while ago when I did Artie and actually had the music on. So I decided pretty quickly that I wanted to have other music playing than this one song the whole time. I would not mind the song that plays at the beginning of Saints campaign, although it only plays for like 30 seconds. Because you immediately go to the echo, and this song overrides that. What was that I just did? What, spawning in the shelter? Or in this room instead of the shelter? Well, whenever you stay in a shelter, the room that you actually respawn in, it depends on which room you're in. But since you're usually locked in a shelter, come on. You know, that's obviously you like respawn in the shelter. But with Saint's Ton, you can kind of just drag yourself through the shelter gate as it's closing, and go to a different room, and then that is set as your shelter instead. It did not work as well as I thought it would. There's no other shelters where it's really practical. I tested most of them already. You either can't do the glitch at all because the glitch or the exit of the shelter has to be directly above you. And then the room that you actually go to that as your shelter needs to be actually it needs to save time compared to just sheltering normally. feel like I lost time here. Also, I think these splits are... Since my the previous run that I just did, since I'd actually lost time in Rubicon, it doesn't compare against those splits because it wasn't my best run yet, even though every single other split was way better. Maybe if I could change which splits it's comparing against. This is a story percent run, which means that it does involve ascending Pebbles and Moon. If it was any percent, then we would skip doing that. Nice. Excuse me. That's where I wanted to go. Hold on, what if I do this? Compare against best segments. Okay, I'm already behind. Best split times? How about that? Best split times. If you guys can see that. I think it should work. Excuse me. What's 2%? Huh? Is it the title? That was a weird pounce. It was different than a normal pounce. Well, I'm running Saint now, and this is the second Saint stream so far. So it's number 2. It's mostly because I can't come up with the stream title for the same stream like 17 times in a row. Like, hey guys, guess what? It's another Saint speedrun, just like all the other ones that I've done. So I'm just numbering them now. I mean, I don't think I'm really good at titling streams anyway. It's difficult because you need to know what the stream is going to be before you do it. Like for a video, it's obvious, you know. Well, it's still not obvious. It's still quite difficult actually. But at least you know what the whole video looks like. So the title can be like, you know, about what the video is actually about. But for a stream, you think you know what the stream is about, but if you ever want to change your plans or do something else, then suddenly the title is inaccurate. I mean, obviously for these streams it's pretty simple because I know that I'm just gonna be doing this. Oh goodness. Really? For a baby centipede, you're doing all that? I mean, they'd probably get shocked by the centipede if they didn't, so I guess that's smart. I mean, most creatures are very bad at hunting small centipedes. They just get shocked. Like vultures and lizards. I guess that spider spider would have if they didn't hit them with the darts first, so I guess, you know, they're kind of being smart about it. I mean, yeah, it's not that bad for the creature, but then the centipede can get away. This makes it more difficult. Nice. Okay, spiders now. Whoops. Actually, that was all kind of slow. Should have done that better. Hello, I would like to own Zeke. Thank you. Okay, don't encourage the spitter spiders. I need to get past them right now. Like, there's one right there. It's going to shoot me. Or the geek. Please. Actually, I think most of them were over there, so this path should be safer. Whoa. Careful, dude. Okay, that's where the spiders are, though. Surely they won't go through this tunnel. Okay, they didn't. What are you doing? I don't think that's how gravity works, but okay. Hello. Oh, that's a spider. It's still holding on. Oh gosh. Oh, I almost grabbed onto them. Oh, that's wonderful. Hey dude, do you want to move? Thank you. No, real time. Still trying to get into Metropolis with this grid. I mean, I don't know how it works. Can you not just like retry it as much as you want? Or do you only have like one attempt at it? Oh, it's because of the bat sphere thing. Yeah, I don't know how it works. Okay, centipede check. Uh-oh, why did I alert them? Surely I can outrun a mole. Okay, especially if they go in the wrong direction. This is an improvement, unless there's something in here. No. This song, I think it's too loud. So sorry about that. If you're annoyed by it. Okay, I think I'm fine. I think the spider's in the other room. I tried to hit them with a rock, but I missed. And then they hit me with a dart. They couldn't actually catch me. Just taking a little nap, that's all. Totally mistimed that. Oh, I grabbed the centipede. Oh, they actually almost tried to attack me. Oh, I did lose time there. Probably because of the spider. Bitter spider. Yes, mother spiders, the green ones, the green spiders, they are just as harmless as the wolf spiders. They don't really want to attack you. They usually just run away. That is awful. The centipede here is just a random size, like a lot of centipedes. Is it just like every time a centipede spawns, it's randomized how big it is? I don't know if it's like specific spawns that have randomized sizes or just centipedes in general are just randomized whenever they spawn in. That's a spider. I took a risk. Oh gosh. Scavenger, look down. Look down, please. You're gonna get explosive spirited. I have to deal with the scavenger too. Oh, he's chill. He's not chill. He's absolutely not chill. Dude. Well, great. That lost a lot of time. Scavenger and then Meowsprids. Well, I should have been recording the whole time anyway. Okay, recording now. Do you not see the death? You know what? That could have been a lot better. Every time the Meowsprids are on screen. Are they having the problems? That was better. Why does every downforce like I'd start with a dead scavenger? Already reveal it saying, whoops, I forgot it. It does bother me. I wish there was any campaign where you were friends with scavengers, but that's just not possible, I guess. Yeah, not Gourmand and not Spearmaster. Yeah, you can befriend the scavengers as Spearmaster, but they like start off by hitting you. They really don't like Spearmaster. Whoops! Oh shoot! I'm throwing. Why was that a gold split? I didn't do anything. That was slow. Yeah, Spearmaster has definitely already killed a bunch of scavengers. I don't know why I did that. I never do that. I always do an extended slide with it. Good popcorn RNG. Your stream might be delayed because the popcorn was a while ago. Unless you're just waiting to delete that message. Oops. Throwing. Yeah, the popcorn opens at random times. So far, it's always opened like roughly at the same time. It's been pretty consistent. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oops. I'm kind of throwing right now. I don't know why. Honestly, the popcorn RNG kind of bothers me. Because people get to, they get to that room, and if the popcorn doesn't pop, then they assume that they need to go somewhere else to look for food. And the only food around is, like, some blue fruit in one of those nearby rooms, but it's not enough to shelter. So you assume that you just don't have enough food to shelter, and you, like, just, like, go and die somewhere. Or if you get lucky, you just get the popcorn and then you shelter and there's no problems at all. I don't see any reason for it to be random other than that it'd be like feel too scripted, I guess. I mean, one popcorn plant opening like at a consistent time wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Scavenger did a crawl turn ball. I mean, scavengers can kind of do a lot of weird physics things to jump really high. Sometimes they get stuck in dens and they get launched out of them. Oh, thank you. Look how high the threat level went for that one centipede that was never gonna hurt me. Oops. Was that a yeep? I think that was the... That was the white lizard. Yeah. A good spot to be, white lizard. I don't mind it. Okay, that's... I should probably delay that side pounce a little bit if I want to enter the tunnel smoothly. Yeek rescue. Oh my gosh. Can you jump Yeek? Yeah, I do spend a lot of time just spamming the jump button, which is spacebar for me. Excuse me, centipede. Okay, I haven't been doing great with this movement. Opinion on Artificer's abilities? They're good? I don't know. Least favorite Slugcat, but favorite campaign. It's kind of the opposite for me. Like, I don't mind Artificer as a character. I just don't like that the campaign involves them fighting scavengers. Like, I think they're better for movement or for hunting larger creatures. If you want to kill a green lizard or a red lizard or a vulture, a Merospurge, you know, if you want to kill something like that, Artificer is great for it. But you don't do that in the run. You actually fight scavengers who only take one normal spear to kill, so you don't need all those extra abilities. Other than like creating grenades. Grenades are kind of the only thing you have for scavengers. Other, like, the rest of the abilities aren't too important. The double jump, I like the double jump. It's a little simple. It's not like Rivulet, it's not like Saint where there's like a lot more involvement in the movement. If you want to move quickly as Artificer, you kind of just jump forward a bunch, and that's it. I split it too early there. And unfortunately, there isn't really a way to play RD without dealing with scavengers, because you need them for karma. They always like dislike you. I mean, there's probably some mod that changes that. Oops. I was so worried that they were gonna kill the geek. I don't usually see scavengers here. Oh boy. Speaking of Artie. Oh, you have to be right there. Oh. Thank you. That wasn't even a direct hit. I just still died to the explosive. No, the spiders will absolutely catch Saint eventually. Especially in those tunnels. Spear damage RNG, that's a thing. Is there a chance I could have survived that spear? Or mostly the explosion? I mean, this is taking a little bit longer that time. I'm still getting kind of lucky though. Yeah, I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Okay, so the damage is random, but Saint is probably going to die anyway. I think that's the idea that I'm getting. Survivor, like, might have a better chance of surviving, but they still could die. But because I'm Saint, it's, like, kind of guaranteed. Same for Monk. It's kind of funny actually because Monk can survive lizard bites, always, unlike Saint, who always dies. Oh, hello, Vulture. So both of them are very weak, but Monk can survive lizards and Saint can't. Oh, Gourmand just has a chance of surviving. I thought there might be something that you can do. Or maybe they still can. I thought it was like, if you roll, you might like survive a spear. But I definitely have survived spear hits as Gourmand. Purely random. Okay. I feel like that movement was way better. See, Gourmand with like yet another completely random ability. Like, why not just keep adding them on? Just that powerful? No, I think it's just that they're making up for how big of a problem the stamina is. They set up the stamina system like, oh shoot, this is actually really bad. We need to give them a bunch of abilities to compensate. Hey, why don't you just like move straight up? Whoops. Okay, I didn't actually save time. I do enjoy the beginning of the Saint run. The movement in Sky Islands and Farm Raise is pretty fun. But it is a little bit annoying that this is what you have to do at the start of every single attempt, where you're more likely to die at the end of the run or in the middle. Like, let's say there's a run where you're much more likely to die at the very beginning. And you spend a lot of attempts trying to get started, right? So you'll die at the beginning several times in a row, and but you only spend like a few minutes on each attempt. And then once you get past that difficult part, you might make it to the end. You know, it's probably much more likely to make it to the end after that difficult part. If it's the other way around, and the difficult part is at the end, then you spend a whole, like, you're probably going to make it there, but it's going to take like 20, 30, you know, however many minutes. And then only to get one chance of completing it. And if you fail, then you need to spend another 30 minutes getting back there again. To hopefully get luckier that time. It's kind of how it feels for Saint. Except it's not just the end of the run, there's also a bunch of parts in the middle. It's kind of spread out for Saint. Please don't take my boy. I need him. Like, I can probably make it to at least Farm Raise every single time. But getting past Farm Raise, specifically the spiders, that's a point where you may die. And then, you know, once you enter Subterranean, that's where the run actually gets really dangerous. And you have to go through Subterranean twice, of course. And Rubicon at the very end just kind of makes it even worse. Like, oh, you thought Subterranean was difficult. Well, how about something even worse? That is actually at the very, very end. Winter Yeek, yes. Hour-long cycle. Is that a challenge? What was it again? Lowest leg shelter to Metro Echo? Okay, so yeah, you're climbing like the entirety of Pebbles in one cycle. Is that the challenge? Or is that something you came up with? Please don't. I don't think he has any spears. This guy does. Yeah, okay, I can see how having a mask would make that a lot easier. You're going through... I mean, can you go through pebbles? Maybe that'd be too... Actually, no, you couldn't be too slow because by the time you get through pebbles, the rain would no longer affect you. So the entirety of pebbles is pretty safe. Metropolis only has a handful of lizards. It's mostly exterior that's a problem. The leg and underhang, which have like cyan lizards, white lizards, you know. That's where you want to have a mask. But I feel like it wouldn't be too big of a deal. As Artie especially. You have to use the wall path? Okay. But luckily there's cyan lizards there and you don't have to deal with any orange lizards, because that would be a lot worse, right? Also more scavengers. There's a lot of scavengers. That's why I don't like to jump there. Eek. I don't need to eek anyway here. I still need to carry them though. Where are the spiders? That's a spitter spider. Ooh, that's really good luck. No other spiders in this whole room. I feel like I've been lucky with this room. Like there's not usually just a spitter spider sitting here waiting for like a minute. Although I did die here last run, so I guess it hasn't been too great. Actually, couldn't you just wait for the rain? That wouldn't be too bad, right? Just get to the, like, right before the orb room. Wait for it to rain so that all those cyan lizards run away, and then you can just run through before the rain actually gets lethal. Actually, the rain won't be lethal there, it'll just be a little bit annoying. And then after that point, the rain would never be a problem again. Okay, you can grab that platform with the tongue. I was always trying to do that. Okay, that's his fruit as a reward. And by the time you get there, it's probably going to be close to the end of the cycle anyway, because you just went all the way through exterior to get to the wall. Whoops. You can mask make scavengers passive? Yeah, it does. I don't know if it's because they're scared of you because you killed the Scav King, or if they are respecting you because you are the new Scav King. Like, killing the previous one makes you worthy of the title. Although you're not a scavenger, so I don't think they would be fine with that. This room is really annoying. The way it's like sloped down the ceiling, you often just kind of bump into it when trying to swing quickly. Find me? I love when they do that. They're so funny. Because once they like start charging up their jump, they just kind of go in whatever direction they're facing. So if they're facing away from you, that's the direction they go. That was also very lucky. I feel like they would surely have a problem with it. A Slugcat showing up, killing a bunch of scavengers, and killing the king, just to claim the mask for themselves. Like, they wouldn't respect that. Maybe, I mean, however their society works. If you're able to kill the current leader, you become the new leader, because it proves that you're more powerful. But even then, like, they probably have problems with you being Slugcat, not a scavenger. Okay, that was much better. I mean, it does kind of look like the Scav King is in, like, an arena. So maybe that's exactly what they're using it for. For when you want to challenge them to a fight. Favorite lizard? I think we decided on strawberry lizard, right? I mean, we, as in I decided. You guys didn't have much to say. I think they're funny. I like that they're unique. They are a downpour creature variation, but that is actually, like, that has unique behavior. I mean, the other downpour lizards do have unique behavior, but they're kind of only small changes to what the other lizards are like. Whereas the strawberry lizard is much smaller, so they hunt smaller prey like batflies, and they get hunted by other small lizards too. But they also have the tongue to grapple around, which is just fun to watch. And also a nice like parallel to Saint using their tongue. Hopefully that lizard or that spider despawn. Yes. Okay, I think you just need to go to the previous room and it'll despawn. Never had any interactions with strawberry lizards. You usually see them in like outskirts, industrial, chimney, as Saint. This route kind of completely avoids those regions, only briefly going to chimney for the echo. But we never go to outskirts, we never go to industrial. So yeah, you don't see them in this run. Which is unfortunate, but maybe that's nice, because they could cause some problems. Oh boy. I just tagged them. You're gonna follow me? Oh boy, I wanted you too. Why did he just not move at all? He's just frozen. Stream Master as Spitter Spider, I guess. Yeah, what would they be? Eel for Rivulet, I guess, because they're aquatic. Strawberry for Saint, because of the tongue. What about the other ones? I guess Gourmand would be the caramel lizard. Oh boy, it's again. Oh, he's gone. It's like the Samira's bird doesn't show up. Yeah, not exclusive. I mean, just like a lizard that is similar to the slug cat. So the strawberry lizard is similar because it has a tongue that it uses to move around. Oh boy. It's gonna take forever. Oh yeah, this is the centipede that I wanted to come over here. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Well, both routes were off limits. The centipede said no. So Gourmand has caramel lizard. What does Artificer have? I think I'm forgetting one. No. Nothing yet. The first one was really good, but I accidentally had dev tools on. I did die in sub-training anyway. But on the way to Rubicon. Cyan Lizard? But they're not from Downpour. We're just looking at the ones added in Downpour. If they are, like, similar to any... Is it just Cyan? I guess there aren't enough lizards anyway. Miros Vulture. Why was that so slow? Okay, you know what? Yeah, not enough lizards. I guess green lizard would probably be better for Gourmand then. Hello. Welcome to Sky Islands. We are still here. Yeah, 1 second. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. Been a year, haha. Funny. I've already done, actually, I mean, of course, I've already done Survivor speedruns, so I kind of already have done that challenge. But the one challenge that I really liked was the one where you get from the top of the wall down to the depths in 1 cycle. I may have talked about this already, but that challenge kind of got me into speedrunning in the first place. I think slide pouncing is faster. Yeah, Journey. But yeah, that challenge, first of all, I didn't even know about the Discord challenges. But I was like, hey, I wonder if I can get from up here to down there in 1 cycle. You know, I kind of came with the challenge on my own. And then I later discovered the Discord challenges, and it was like, hey, I guess I've already done one of these. But it was doing that challenge on my own, playing casually, just kind of coming up with ideas for things to do. But I think it was around the time that Downpour was announced, so I was interested in playing the game again. So that was one of the things that I wanted to do. Please. Please. And then, you know, I wasn't able to do it at first. It was really difficult. I died a lot in like drainage because of the rain, and I died in like filtration because of the rain. It took a good amount of attempts. And I was able to do it, and it was like, yo, I've gotten better at the game. And I was like, well, that's basically like half of the Pebbles % run. So I might as well do the Pebbles % run, right? You just go to Pebbles, and then you go from outskirts down to the depths, right? And I've already done that because of this challenge. So then I moved on to the Pebbles % run. And that was my first speed run. Wow, this is going a little too well. I think I will do the Discord challenges. I kind of would like to finish Saint and Speedmaster first. I would like to have those done. But also, I don't know how much I want to dedicate my entire life to Speedmaster. Or Saint, depending on how this goes. I would like a little bit of variety. Number 50. I don't want to do 50 streams. I hope we don't get to that point. I'm gonna turn around there. I think Saint is... They're actually very similar. Saint and Spearmaster are very close. But I think the best possible Spearmaster time is faster than the best possible Saint time. Which makes sense considering what the world record Spearmaster run is right now. The Saint run is actually very, very good. Aren't as many gimmicky ones as I thought there would be. Maybe I've only seen the gimmicky ones because they stand out compared to the rest. Like, if YouTube wants to recommend a video of someone completing a challenge, it's going to recommend the weird ones because they get more attention. Compared to, or maybe more people search up those videos because they need help with them. Because they have some specific solution. That's most of the strange Discord challenges that I've seen from, like, YouTube recommendations. I actually haven't truly gone and looked at every single one. Yeah, RNG is kind of like hard to calculate in Rain World. Like, it would depend on like creature behavior. You know, like where do they tend to wander? How likely are you to see a creature in this location? Challenges that look kind of scary are the ones that involve carrying a creature a long distance. Like, one of them is like bring a jetfish from Subterranean to Pebbles. Is that the challenge? Is it a jetfish or is it something else? There's also one that involves carrying a centipede a far distance, or is it a snail? I don't know, something that involves those creatures. Or the one where you tame slime lizards and you have to like bring them somewhere else. Like, oh yeah, let's keep this slime lizard alive for several regions in a row. Still waiting for Rain World 2. Well, you can have a racing game instead. Good aim. It's probably a spitter spider, yeah. Okay, thank you, spiders, for cooperating. I feel like they shouldn't be doing this. I'm expecting them to just hang out here permanently. But they're being nice. They didn't grab me. Luckily, I tried to jump over them, but the Yeek said no. Thank you for behaving. Oh, it couldn't get its fruit. Split. This is such a bizarre song, but it's still like really good somehow. I don't know what it is exactly. Just try not to die here. Still lack of comfort. Ah, of course. Oh, the entrance resting. Oh, small centipede. Oh, there's a mole. Thank you for making this a lot worse. Oh, just grab the spider, please. Oh, of course I'm the priority. She totally missed. Oh, okay, I'm dead. I'm not dead? Okay, I was spared. I thought that if a red spider grabbed you, they would pretty much instantly just kill you. Or at least, like... Oh. They're up there. Like... I don't know what to call it. Like, stun you? Trying to remember the path to this room without actually knowing what it is. It's probably not faster to take this path if I don't actually know what I'm doing. Also, if I like run into walls several times in a row, this is probably going to be kind of slow. They wait for you to be fully stunned. So if they hit you with the darts, they wait for you to pass out before they grab you. I think there's been times where I've been grabbed by a spitter spider and they just like incapacitate you right then, like as if a lizard would bite you. Don't fly too close to the sun. Are they immediately gonna go? Yeah, they are. Okay, that doesn't work consistently. Not too much time lost though. I mean, I guess like if it was just the mole lizard or just the spitter spider, it wouldn't be too bad, but it had to be both of them. But at least it wasn't a like red centipede. That's usually when you're kind of just dead. They just take up so much space. I mean, I might die for centipede right here. So no, it's a small one. How dare the game be functioning correctly? I always pick up rocks there, but I actually don't want them. Oops, no spinning today. Are you a night centipede? That was, I kind of got a little too close there. And there. The song is depressed. Someone says that the song plays inside a collapsed or near collapsing supercomputer or artificial intelligence. Okay, is this guy just gonna hang out here? Okay, good job, dude. Wow, no centipede? Yet? Here we are. Both of them. Why not? Yeah, let's get stuck on the ceiling. Why not? We're getting all the moon songs. Ah, I could have just entered that pipe. Submerged moon down? I guess so. All the moon songs, but no moon song. I don't want to mess around with this guy. I feel like I've gotten lucky enough times where I'm much more likely to be unlucky right now, as if that's how it works. Yeah, scavengers are cheating. They can see you off screen. They're using mods. You can also throw spears at different angles. Like you can't normally do that. That felt risky, but it worked. So it was all calculated. Slugheads, yeah, sure. Slugheads can throw at more different angles. I'm swimming horribly, by the way. But it doesn't really matter that you can throw like up or down when you're well, I guess, you know, it's still nice to have, but when fighting against scavengers, they're having more horizontal angles is better for them. I think it's always low gravity when I enter this room, like every single time. You know, actually, I don't know how gravity cycles work. Maybe, like, once you load in these rooms, the cycle starts at the same point every time. So maybe, like, it starts with low grav, and then by the time you get to the room, it's still low grav, but it might, you know, it might turn off before you get there. So since I move at a consistent speed when coming here, it's always the same gravity. But I feel like for rivulets, the cycles tend to be more random. Please. Okay, this is a good cycle. Okay, never mind. It didn't last for very long. That one didn't last very long either. It keeps switching back and forth all over the place. Time to become a speedrunner. There's only like 3 of us left. Okay, doing an E-slide goes too fast. Unless you'd like purposely slow down afterwards. Oh wow. That was nice. Oh, thank you for talking. There won't be Emir Soldier. Paint pre-cycle? I guess that isn't really a thing. I mean, I haven't played with normal pre-cycles in a long time. Should probably wait to do that slide. This poor lantern mouse running for its life. Using dev tools. Well, I guess if you're spending like multiple days not being able to make any progress, that's fair. Oh, it tried. It couldn't get here fast enough. How many pearls are there in Metropolis anyway? I know of one of their locations. I feel like there has to be more than that one though. But I don't know if there's 3. 2 pearls? Okay. If there were 3 pearls, it'd be more difficult to get out in one trip. Like once you leave Metropolis, you'd rather not have to get back in, you know? But yeah, plenty of normal pearls all over the place. Okay, Troll Lizard is being nice today. Never mind. Okay, no, that guy was pretty chill too. I mean, he's about to die, so. Spitter spider. That's unfortunate for you, isn't it? Nope, please. Stop wall jumping. I feel like I could always improve my movement here. Like I'm always messing up a whole lot. But I also don't want to. I don't want to practice this section for some reason. It's really annoying to play. Hey, Pebbles. Oh, he's going backwards. I think they're dead. The mouse. Someone else got trolled today. I feel like mirror spurs are way less likely to show up in that room. Which is nice. Oops, wasn't high up enough. The screen was covered a little bit by the pop-up. Oh, he almost got me. prize lizard. Oops, I didn't want to grab onto you. And I dropped both my rocks during that. Thank you for that. Hey, dude. Thank you, Lag Spike. Let's see many mirror vultures in that previous room. Oh, come on. Good camera. That's exactly what I wanted to see there. I can create waves here. Save the rest of this for the jellyfish or that guy. I'm good. Oh, okay, yeah. Crunch. Why are they so crunchy? Okay, can we stop with the lag spikes? Oops. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do this. Okay, seriously? Is that just a normal thing now? We're just pausing every once in a while?
I can't wait to die. Do Mirror's Vulture. Bird. I always mix them up.
Scavengers. No. Where does that song play? I think it plays in Journey's End. Okay, don't play with the centipedes, is what I've learned. Yeah, that's why. Thank you for the demonstration. Did I hit the help? Oops. Just being safe. I don't see it yet. Carrying the two most random items right now. Yeah, I'll grab something else. Oh boy. I probably would have been able to sneak past them, but... Oh wow, very lucky filtration. I've died here before. Okay, at least I have a good Rubicon split for the first time ever. How Rubicon would go, I don't know. Probably not well. Don't get your hopes up. Bonk. Oh, that's great. Spitter spider here. Why not? I feel like I'm just gonna die if I try to do that. Rammer always surprises you. I've literally never seen a spitter spider here, but you know, why not right now? Now's a good time for that. More lag spikes too. What is this? Oh, cyan. Okay, this is dangerous. That's why. He's not gonna come back out of the pipe. Oh, I'm glad the second one came out right then. There's still a red centipede and possibly another red lizard. When I was doing oh, there it is. Just gonna do that. Was risky. When I was doing practice runs without creatures, I still ran into a red centipede in this area. Because when I was doing speedruns without one expedition, there's a you have the pursued burden. Okay. I thought it disappeared. And with the pursuit burden, a red centipede chases you down. And if you disable the red centipede with mods, then the game crashes. Because it tries to spawn on the pursuer and it just doesn't work. So I had to like re-enable red centipedes as a creature that could spawn so that I could do those speedruns without the game crashing. But I forgot to change it, so I still ran into red centipedes in this region in practice runs where there shouldn't have been creatures. So that was fun. I was like, I saw red centipede and I was like, is there going to be other red creatures? Is Rubicon not affected? Okay, time to die to a Miros vulture. I'm excited. Right music? Yes. Camera. Oh, hold up. He's on the other side. He's not on the other side. -1. Let's not do that. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to like recharge for a bit. I don't want to stay in this room for longer than I have to, but I might have to. I made the threat indicator, you know. I'm gonna need this for the Guardian and for these lizards. Oh gosh, why do you have to go back in? hate this like stupid chase with this red lizard. Yeah, that's fine. I thought about going the other way, but I didn't know what that room was. I don't know if the other path is like way slower. So yeah, that's the end of that. That's why I hate that path. I hate that it's faster, because it's 10 times more dangerous. If right path was faster, there would be no problems. There's like nothing dangerous over there, except like a squidcada and some noodle flies. Thank you. I would have been done by now. Look at the split. That's when I would have finished. $53. Can you do like something like this? I guess you can. Oh wow. It's so empty over here. Well, not anymore. You missed the death, so this isn't the run. If I didn't die, I would have been done by now. Oh, I probably would have died to like Mirror's Birds or something. Oh, hello egg bug or fire bug. I like how the Mirror Spirit's eyes blend in with the particle effect. You're getting it closer. Well, alright. I can check my map. So I should just always rush through that room, regardless. Bitrate rate isn't 0, it's only 200, 300, that's 0. Okay. Maybe the audio still works. I think it's just, well, bitrate was all the way at like 8,000, 5,000, 3,000, 13,000, 11,000. You're going crazy, dude. 10,000, 11,000. What is it doing? Okay, I think it's stabilized. Was it trying to correct? Like it dropped so many frames that it had to like increase the bitrate. Oh, it's going down again. Is it back? No. It's going all over the place. Okay, well this is the end of the stream. I just wanted to be working so I can do an outro. Oh, never mind. Is it working? It's not 0. You know, you guys get the idea. I died to a red lizard, and then I decided to keep going, and then I died to a yellow lizard. So the red lizard ended the run. Red lizard ended the run. Yellow lizard prevented me from actually making it to the end. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya. The stream doesn't want to cooperate.